Hey Fubar, this is Egan on Capture Point Hedal A7. I just have a couple things of feedback based on the last playtest that we had on January 12th, 2016. Number one, I wrote this on the feedback plugin too, but exiting red spawn to get to B, I was only really looking at the doors and not the kind of section headers above the doors themselves. Particularly because maybe I'll get used to it eventually, but I don't really associate yellow for red and blue for section B. So you might either especially want to have either a copy of this light over here to illuminate B a lot better because it really fades into that dark wall over there, or alternatively have a second copy of the section B arrow climbing on an angle down this wall too. I know you have it written there, and that's probably fine for when people are kind of coming up these stairs, but when I'm exiting spawn, I don't really associate that with B. So you either want to have a B sign here, up there, or up here, but having it above the door might, because it wouldn't be on an arrow anymore, it might be against the style of the map. So that's that. Getting to B point when this door is closed at the start of the game, so when A is capped and now suddenly we're going to B, it's weird that this door is closed for red team, and maybe it's fine so that blue team doesn't go past B and easily into the final room, but as a red guy, if you didn't take that B exit and then you go to D, there's no easy indication saying that the only way to get to B for you is to go back through your spawn in through here. I guess I haven't tested this, but I guess you could jump onto here and then jump down onto here and then go through here. I guess it does say sector B through there. Yeah, I never really... that complicated kind of maneuver, I know it's not too complicated, but that complicated kind of maneuver didn't really come across to me at the time. Oh, and I mentioned too on the feedback that you might want to have a grate, the grate like these sorts of grates. You might want to have a grate here too, because as a red guy, I came up here and I'm like, oh wait, where's the door? Where's the door? Because I know that there was a door here, but there's actually, I hope I have P bound to, yeah, move down. There's a door here instead, which leads up to here. So maybe have just a grate on this floor so that when I get up here and I'm like, where's the door? I can go, oh, there's the door. And I can just find my way back down to this door. Okay. So those are those things. The next sort of feedback deals a bit with the same as getting to B as a red guy, but if as a red guy you ever fall down when the point is at its highest peak, as a red guy, if you fall down, I think what would be really neat is if you go back to here. So at this point in time, A would be captured, B would be captured, and C would be captured, and D is the only thing left to capture. I think it'd be really cool if as a red guy, I can go through this door back up into my spawn. I wouldn't, of course, be able to exit through here because that would be overpowered to be able to go back to a capture point that I don't own. But I think it'd be really nice if I was able to go back through here, just because if you, as a red guy, fall down from trying to defend D, there is no real easy way back up to, I guess at this point this ramp would be open, back up to D point. You could say, oh well, that was a route, Egan, but like that's not like a simple route. You don't go, oh, to get back up to that area I have to slither my way through all this section and like completely turn around and go in the opposite direction before I can go back up to here. I guess eventually you'll just kind of get used to that. Like you could say maybe steel is equally as confusing, but people eventually find their ways, and that could be true. I just think because my natural what Flo was like, okay, well, I can head back through the old spawn exit, you know. So I don't know if you want to make the route back up easier for red. I know a couple other people mentioned that in the feedback that you might want to have it a little bit easier to get back up. But I do think it would be cool, because I tried it, someone else will probably try it too, if it was possible to just, as a red guy, go back through the spawn door, just to get back into spawn. I don't know how overpowered that would be, to be honest. I do want to say B looks really good. I like how clear it is, like how easy it is to see sticky bombs hidden along the floors and stuff. It felt pretty good, even attacking B and defending B. So I think B is probably the strongest part of the map. And I do like the angles and the pipes leading through here. Oh, attacking C point. Maybe I need to play the map a lot more in order to really find proper strong ways to attack C here. You know what I'll do? Cheats. Alright, I'll just open all the doors so that we can easily see the routes. So as a red guy, no, as a blue guy. As a blue guy, where's blue spawn? Okay, so here's blue spawn. Attacking C point, which is over here, I guess. Okay, that's C. Oh, wow. Is it actually simpler for blue team to go through A to get to C point? Yeah, see, I didn't think that. I thought it'd be easier to go through B point, because we were so used to those hallways where once you're at B, you go, this is section C, you know? That's how you get to section C. And it was such a long distance to get over to here, and it always felt like we were only ever really attacking through this doorway. Or was there a higher doorway, or was that the higher doorway? Yeah, I never attacked through here because this puts you in a shitty position. I would assume spies would go through there, but as like a main attacker guy, you'd always attack through here. And it always seemed like not only would there be sentry guns up here defending very well here, but there'd always be like a sniper or someone defending from back here. And it was really, really difficult to get in onto C and survive not only all the people here, but the sentry gun too. So you'd finally take down the sentry gun, but then there'd be just too many people to take care of. And I think the root of that problem is simply that as a blue guy, I didn't think that there was another way to C point through the A point routes. I'm not exactly sure what you're gonna want to do about that, if anything. I know it says section C up there now, but at the time I didn't really think about it. I had an idea, which might be a bit too complicated, but there's a texture switching entity. I think it's called texture toggle. It's like env_texture toggle or toggle texture, something like that. You could have a toggle texture for all the section A and section C signs. So you can flip all section A and section, or all the section A signs flip to all section C signs. So once C is open for blue team, they'll come out and they'll go, oh, section C this way. Okay, you know, alternatively. Maybe that'd be too confusing, because then they would see that maybe that's the only way out of their base. I mean, technically you could, in the same sense, do section C this way, section C this way. Or something like that, I don't know. Or maybe you only flip it with this one down here. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea and I'm just overcomplicating the situation, but I just kind of want to highlight to blue team somehow that section C is also available in that direction too, once it's open. Because we all kept going through here, and only in like the final minute of attacking C point did I ask out loud, wait, is there actually like a different way to attack C point? Because there's got to be a different way to attack C point. And then someone on red said, oh yeah, you can go through A point. So yeah, it's also a little bit annoying. This is a small thing, kind of annoying that section C, sector C, section C, sector. Okay, sector C. It says sector C is this way. So if you go through this doorway, you then have to do a 180 and then go back up. I know that's a little thing, but like it'd be kind of cool if you just had like an arrow going up there or something. Maybe it's fine. It was just a little bit annoying that I go, okay, sector C through here. And then I realized it would have been better if I had just gone up that ramp because this route just leads back up here anyway. So I kind of wish that there was like an arrow that goes through here to signify to me as a player that that is the direct route. And maybe alternatively I can go through here. But that's really it. That's really all the feedback I had. I didn't really use these lower areas. I kind of thought they were mainly for spies. I mean, I used them when I was lost and I couldn't find my way back up to D. But I hope the feedback helps you a little bit. I don't know if you ever use the texture toggles, but it could be confusing, but it could also be kind of cool. I don't know. Oh, but yeah, as I mentioned earlier, it would just be easier for me eventually, after playing it many times, to find my way around, I guess. I guess to suppose that I could find my way around perfectly on the first, well, it wasn't my first, this is actually like my 5th time testing the map, but on my first time playing this version of the map, to suggest that I could be able to get through it on no problem might be an overstatement, but I don't know. Yeah, I hope those things might help you just go, okay, well that's what the noobs of the map are doing, eh? Okay, that's it.